Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. So it's time for your weekly messages from your person reading. So this time I will make sure to get the extended links down below. Sorry about that last week. I did have the downloadable versions linked below, but I didn't realize I didn't have the rentals linked below. If that ever happens again, please feel free to message me and I'll get that taken care of. I did not realize. So my apologies there. And thanks to those of you who have purchased private readings from me. I appreciate that. And those of you who have joined me on Patreon, as well as bought my notes from your beloved deck. You guys keep me here. You keep the channel going. I appreciate you. And anybody, you know, that tunes in, who has subscribed, you know, you also keep me here. I also like to read your guys' comments. It does help to give me clarity on the reading because, you know, I heard some other readers say something along the lines of, I'm nosy. I think it was the Tarot Cottage. I'm like, yeah, I can relate. I'm nosy too. I like to know your guys' your business. And even if, you know, I think I can get a pretty good idea of what's going on in the situation, you know, through the cards, yeah, it still helps to have a little validation or insight. And sometimes I don't, you know, I don't always know. I'm not meant to know unless you tell me so. Anyways, we're going to get started here. And if you're new here, welcome. I do weekly pick a card readings on this channel. I have a weekly series called How Do They Feel For You? And that's usually uploaded on Saturday, and Messages from Your Person. And that is usually uploaded on Sundays. Sometimes it varies. I do twin flame readings once a week. Try to get those done at least once a week. And anybody interested in the twin flame readings, you know, if you join my Patreon official patron tier, it's only $1 to get all the twin flame readings extended for the month. So that being said, we're going to get started. I've got, this is going to be a charm pick a card. We are going to pull multiple messages from your person as well as use the tarot. And then over in the extended, we're going to do another round of messages plus, you know, more charms and the tarot of sexual magic. So follow me over there if you feel like it. So for group one, the paint chip that we're using today is, I guess I could read both of them. They're actually two different, slightly different ones. Satin Flower and Raspberry Macaroon. Okay, and I'm going to put Iron Pyrite with that. Iron Pyrite, so that's group one. Then for group two, we've got Pacific Coast Blue, Seafaring Clear Blue, and Splash of Teal. So that is group two. And I'm going to go ahead and put this rainbow quartz crystal here with it. Let me turn this down. Got my music going in the background. That's group two. And then for group three, we've got Ibis Pink. Ibis Pink. And accompanying Ibis Pink is green calcite. There we go. So you can pause the video if you need more time. The timestamps will be down below. You can, you know, use your intuition to pick. If you're absolutely stumped or if you just want to, you can use the random.org link using True Random to help you pick. And the thinking behind that is that, you know, it's eerily accurate because it is sort of using the same premise as your intuition in terms of law of attraction. But you know, some of you are very good with using your intuition, and the stronger your intuition is and the better able you are to tune into the one that you're most drawn to, the more likely you are to get the reading that is meant for you. It is a general reading for thousands of people, so not every part of every reading will be for you, but hopefully you will get some messages or at least be a little entertained by the readings, okay? So without further ado, we're going to get started with group one. Welcome group one. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So as you can see, I've already gotten your reading done. I've just been having really bad luck with technology this week, so forgive me, bear with me, okay? So let me do it again. I already pulled your charms, which normally would be done at the end of the reading. And this is what we got. So basically your person is, these two came out attached to one another. So that's showing the deep bond that the two of you still share, that you have this person's heart. They carry your heart in their heart, okay? So these were stuck together. And this golden chain shows that it's a quality bond. And I could already see that from the other cards that came out in the reading, which we'll get to. I said that some of you either have Scorpio strong in your chart or your person does. Also could be north or south node. I do see this being a strong past life connection. Speaking of the bond, I did get the monk or nun card here for you guys. So some of you were in a convent with this person or a monastery. And that accounts for the strong bond that the two of you have. Now, if you don't believe in past lives, then it's just saying that you guys have a bond from the past, whatever that means for you. And the archetype cards that I pulled to represent you and your person, For you, that monk and nun card really makes sense. Okay, but your person used to be there with you too. But you're on a soul-searching journey with the Hermit card, which talks about seeking solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So you're definitely on a personal journey of illumination here. And then with the Martyr card, it came out in the upright as well, you're showing up as learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So this is a way in which you are elevating yourself, you're transcending, right? And so I pull the card to represent, you in this connection to help give context to the rest of the reading. And so this is showing like you are learning to give yourself to a cause, learning to serve. And you're something that you started in a past life, I think you're carrying it over into this life. Whereas your person's coming across as the lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation for someone or something. So this person might have been in the monastery with you. I got that in the first part. I said that you guys could have been sisters. I got same sex in past life. So just, take what resonates. And then now I'm getting from the movie with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, where they're both witches. One of the sisters, Sandra Bullock, is like the goody two-shoes, and Nicole Kidman is the wild child. I feel like your person was the wild child back then in that life.
To your husband's girl.
And kind of comparatively is in this life. Now, if it's flip-flop the other way around, go ahead and flip it. But this is what I'm getting. And your person also has some shadow attributes, because I felt guided to read both for them. And they have an obsessive passion that harms others and self-destructive devotion. So it's like they took the devotional skills that they learned in the monastery or in the convent in the past life that they had dedicated to God or their higher power or anything like that. And in this life, they have transferred that devotion to love relationships, okay, to romantic relationships. But I do see the strong bond that the two of you have. This person, I feel like they are obsessed with you. Excuse me. I know in the reading that I released yesterday, but how do they feel for you reading one of the groups? How do they feel for you? We got the obsession card. So this could be related. So watch that if you haven't already, if you feel drawn to. But I do feel like this person wants to come together with you physically. But I also get that they don't want to do that, because they don't think that it would be fair to you or it would be right, because they don't want to cheapen the connection, this otherworldly bond that the two of you have. This person thinks that you're very beautiful. They think that you look like an angel, that you shine from within. And they don't want to demean the connection any more than they already have, because some of them already have demeaned it by coming forth before they're ready to just have a sexual relationship with you, because especially if they know that's not what you want. Because some of you, there has been an ending in this connection with the Grim Reaper card. And this has been necessary to grow and transform your lives. So this person is, I feel like one of the things they're growing and transforming is their excessive nature. This card says prepare to die. So I feel like this isn't talking about, physical death. Obviously with the Grim Reaper and the prepare to die, it's just talking about if this connection hasn't already had an ending, that it could very well have an ending, but just take what resonates. Any ending that has been experienced or will be experienced is in order to transform your guys' lives in your connection. You guys are working out some karma here. And this person is working out, we got the Bjork card representing your person, so this is also more Scorpio energy. And theirs, I feel like they think variety is a spice of life, okay? And this could mean, I think that this person wants to keep seeing other people. If they already are, then they're going to keep doing that for the time being, because we got the Fool card in reverse. So it's saying not that this person doesn't want to have a new beginning or to progress this connection, just that the timing is not right. Okay, this is major arcana, so this talks about universal forces at play. In the larger scheme of things, the timing is not right for you guys to have a new beginning. This person's unprepared for that. You are too, whether you realize that or not. If this is your reading, being absent from one another's lives is necessary at this time, but eventually, your person, they feel that you guys can have fresh hope at a new beginning. So their attitude at present is devour life whole. And then we've got like Their lifestyle is organized and orgy with the sky and the sea. So this person could be an artistic type. I said before that, you know, I got Libra energy from this person. They could be on the Libra-Scorpio cusp. And yes, when signs are close together like that, just like smoke in a room, one sign will affect the other. I happen to be, come to think of it, I happen to be on the path of awareness from the Book of Destiny. So my North Node is actually on a cusp. I'm moving towards both Libra and Scorpio energy. So, and I can tell you that it is a real thing. And both of those things are at play at once. And that's the case with your person. Hey, am I your person? I'm just kidding. But that's what I got from the first part, that this person, the way that they worded that, right? Organize an orgy with the sky and the sea. I thought that maybe a small percentage of you, this person could be polyamorous, but others are just dating around or keeping their options open while the timing isn't right for you guys. And then it says optimism is energy. So I think this person wants you to be more optimistic, and I especially got that with the Work Your Light deck. Your person says, don't dim your light to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? And that came out with the magic of nature from the Healing with the Fairies. So it's saying that you have this nature that is very bright and shiny, like your person said, you know, you shine from within. And so for some of you, you know, you've been in circumstances where you've had to retract. So this card is just like, your person is saying to not retract. And if you have to retract from being your true self, your natural self, when you're with people, that's a flag, that's a red flag for you to know that they're not meant for you and you're not meant for them. Maybe you feel like you have to dim your light to be with this person, or they feel like that you feel that way. Okay, and they don't want you to have to do that, you know. You can, when you shine, you either invite people to shine as well, or you invite people to hate on you. And so, but you're supposed to shine either way. You're supposed to be a blossoming flower either way. So your person is saying, don't dim your light to fit in. If you're around haters, then just leave the haters behind. Do that, you know, but don't dim your light to fit in, basically. So again, there is the sense of this. Maybe your person dims their light to fit in. I feel like it's more that they don't want you to dim yours.
I'll change.
No, don't change. You're your own girl. You have your own style.
Others can adapt or change to your energy. You don't have to adapt or change to them, as long as your intent is good and you're not hurting anybody, which I don't feel. Your person definitely feels like you're an angel, so I'm going to say that no, you're not hurting anybody. And some people only love you as long as you don't shine brighter than they do. That's okay. Some people are not meant to be in your life forever. But those lessons that you guys teach each other, you know, those can go on. You can take those lessons with you regardless. So for those of you who've had an ending with this person, then that's what that's saying. But either way, they don't want you to, you know, dim your light for anybody, including for them. They want you to lighten up and brighten up here with the playfulness card. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So it makes sense with what I was saying, what I was getting for you, viewer. You know, that you could be a bit serious, very dedicated to leaving behind that which does not serve you, with the hermit energy, soul searching, going towards your wish fulfillment and being of service. These are things, lessons, and ways of being that you learn in a past life. Your person is saying, now maybe it's time to lighten up and play. And it certainly is for this person. They want to, if you want to recapture romance with them, you know, let your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. They want to have fun with you. Some of you are friends with this person, but if not, they still want to be friends with you. If you guys have broken up, or if the timing isn't right to progress this connection, they still feel you're a kindred spirit. They feel a strong bond with you. And I actually think that bond, you know, is difficult for your person. And I'll tell you why in a moment. So to continue with the charms, this person has gotten clarity on the fact that there needs to be changes made in the connection, both lifestyle and habit changes that you both need to do in order for this connection to evolve if it's meant to reach its full potential. This person does have very serious feelings for you here with the solitary ring. And I think that's, like, they see the potential here. There is a spark within them of inspiration that they take from you and with you, that they can feel this and see this going forward. Like, you would make great spouse material, or, you know, long-term commitment material. And because you make them very happy. Some of you are Leo with the sun here. This person feels like you guys can bring success to this connection, total and complete emotional fulfillment to one another. Like that's not outside of the realm of possibility for you guys in the future. Okay? There is some stuff that needs to be done first. We got the snake here. Some of you could have been born in the Chinese year of the snake. So it's actually Taurus energy. And also I got with this too that, you know, that's just validation of what I already said, that this person is kind of being slick. They kind of still want to do their own thing. But I feel like also that it has to do with, you know, there's some karma around denial and error and judgment, weakness of character, fear of change, some wasted resources, some unfulfilled potential here. Like, take that how that resonates. So in other words, the bottom line, timing's not right. So they're doing their thing because the timing's not right. But they do say that you're their weakness. They do anything for you. That all they ever wanted and all they ever needed is here with you. And it was funny because when I got this card the first time, you know, that's what I kind of got, you know, that you are, like, for example, you guys are, you know, sisters in a monastery in 1461 or something, and you guys spent 25 years, you know, close to one another. And so you still feel that pull to this person, like, hey, where you going? You know, we're soulmates. We're each other's person. And your person is like, hey, but I want to go play. I'm free of the monastery now. And they just want you to know that, you know, you're still enough for them, that it's not you. You are still everything they ever wanted and needed. And so where should we go with this? What next? Yeah, so if this person has left, or if they do leave, it does burden their heart to leave. It really does. It burdens me more to stay. I need peace. So this person doesn't feel at peace because they feel pulled in a couple different directions. Yeah, on a soul level, they're meant to do other things right now. And then we've got, I imagine you have many love options, and I'm not sure I can outperform them to win your favor. So I did get that this person could have some jealousy issues, which went along with like obsessive issues. And if I didn't already say so in this week's How Do They Feel For You reading, I did get an obsessive person, so check that out if you haven't already. It could correspond with this reading. So an obsessive or jealous person. This person wants to be light. They want to be a social butterfly. They want to experience what they weren't allowed to experience in a previous incarnation with you. And while you might be content to just pick up where you guys left off and be sort of cloistered together, or just like devoted to one another into a mutual cause together, in this case a relationship here, or the institute of marriage, or just you know, commitment, whatever that might be for you, this person still has things to do. So it does strain this person. And the fact that they have such strong feelings for you, that it bothers them so much that you probably do have other options, or in their opinion you must, or you do. So that's one of the things that makes it difficult for this person. They also say, I've been through so much hardship, I'm just afraid of getting hurt again. So they need time to heal, you know, from that as well. And then we've got, if I worry about you too much, it's because I really care about you. Sometimes I drive myself crazy thinking about you. So this is this person being just obsessed with you. You know, free spirits aren't supposed to be in that Nine of Swords energy, experiencing mental anguish or overthinking all night long. They're supposed to be having fun. And so the fact that they feel this strongly for you is, you know, a problem for them. Then we've got, maybe I can be petulant and pouty, but you're definitely not ready to handle this situation. So this is what they're saying. They are petulant and pouty, and the situation is that they want to be about themselves right now, and that they have been through hardship that they haven't healed from. Some of that has made them the jealous or obsessive type. They have lots of burdens that they themselves need to resolve. I got that this person can be a bit excessive, and they're just simply not ready yet. But that being said, you make me so happy that no one else compares to you. And I think we got a similar one. Yeah, this person wants to reassure you again that it isn't you, that they do feel this too, that even if this has ended or they walked away or they will walk away, that, you know, you make them happy. I want you to know that there's no one that can replace you. So how does this person know so much about you, and how can they presume to talk about, you know, the things that you need to heal, the things that you cannot handle, or, you know, it's because they see themselves in you, both the good and the bad. So when they say, you can't handle this yet, I might be a petulant child, but okay. But you're definitely not ready to handle the situation. And some of you might be like, how dare you speak for me? But this person, I'm getting like Empress or Emperor in reverse energy. Letting their ego get the better of them. Being immature. Problems with authority. Again, that makes sense if they had to be dedicated to some cause outside of themselves in a previous life. So, and they know you so well from that previous incarnation or on that soul level. And also because they see themselves in you both in the good and the bad, so they can presume to speak for you in that sense. And when that card came out, I got a visual of the movie 9.5 Weeks with Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke. I'm dating myself again, but I don't care. And there's this snapshot picture, like there's this part in there where basically she asks him, how did you know that I was going to respond to you the way that I did? And he said more or less that he saw himself in her.
Let's see. What else? Oh, fortune cookies about.
So, and that is also a story, it's an intense love story, so you guys could have an intense love story and an intense history, an intense sexual attraction perhaps, or some, you know, all of the above perhaps, but mostly, you know, some of you, this person, like your relationship would not be healthy at this time, or if it's ended, it was because it wasn't healthy. There was still healing that needs to take place and lessons that needed to be learned. Again, that around errors in judgment, around different weaknesses of character or fears of change or denial. And did I already said that? Yeah, this one is done. Yeah, problems to be resolved. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. Person saying there's problems to be resolved. And they're saying, I miss the way you kiss me and I long to hold you. And as much as they long to hold you. And also on the back of the deck, I saw, you need kissing badly. That's what's wrong with you. So some of you are being salty to this person. And this person just thinks that you need, you know, you need to be kissed, so to speak, kissed, right? That's what's wrong with you. Well, they do want to touch you and be intimate with you, but again, I feel like they don't want to at the same time because they can't honor you. I don't know what to do and I can't handle your words right now. So even though they can't handle your words right now, maybe you're low contact, no contact, they do comprehend, have an understanding about this connection, and they do think positively about you and this connection, and positively about a potential change in the future, like a change for better or worse. It says essential force, you decide which. So it's like this person saying, that's kind of like up to you what you want to happen here. And also I got like a visual of, so like if you wanted a more superficial connection with this person, they'd be cool with that. If you wanted a friends with benefits, they'd be cool with that. But if you don't, if you want it to be more substantial than that, more meaningful, then you can wait, or you can do your own thing. And then in time, maybe you guys can come back together or progress this. But I was getting that meme that I saw on Facebook that stuck with me a while back. That's basically that girl from Shameless, and she's got a salty expression on her face, Fiona. And she's saying, you know, I match energies, so you tell me how we're going to behave. That's kind of how this person's coming across to me. You could be dealing with an Aries because we got the Ram card from the tea leaf cards. Or they could, or have it in their chart. Some of you are dealing with your divine masculine. A stubborn, aggressive person. I'm getting that energy from your person. They need to heal that stubbornness, that aggressiveness within themselves. And some of you know that, so you're being defensive towards this person with the Nine of Wands in reverse. And some of you have isolated yourself from this person, from this connection, or from love in general because of this person's behavior. And you're trying to find your faith again. Faith in love, faith in yourself. You could be highly skeptical of this person or other potential love interests because of this connection. I got my karma bad for how I treated you. So this does tell me again that you guys have, you know, a deeper bond than what meets the eyes and a past life connection or something like that. And I just say something like that to be magnanimous, because I do believe in past life relationships and past lives in general. I've done a lot of research on it. I've had a lot of personal work done associated with that, but I know not everybody does, so just take it how it resonates. Then we've got, you inspire me, you are so strong, I dream of you. They started off with, it went in this order. Let's go like that. I only really care about my own wants and needs, yours not so much. So at this time, this is what they're in their ego. Then we've got, right now I'm assessing you to make sure you're the best fit. If only I was as good a judge of character as you. So this person does think that you are, you know, superior judge of character. And if this is your reading, you're likely a superior, you have a superior moral compass to this person at this time, or that they're saying that you do. So they're assessing. But part of their assessment right now, at least, is you're so high maintenance, it's too much effort to win you over. So I'm going to take this over to the extended. We're going to get another round of messages. We're going to look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic and get more charms. So if you feel drawn to, the link for that will be down below. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I apologize again that I wasn't able to pull the cards on camera like I usually do. Like I said, technical difficulties. What can I say? But if you feel drawn to, we can watch groups 2 and group 3. They might resonate as well. Otherwise, just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. Please consider subscribing. That does support the channel, as does becoming a patron if you feel drawn to. I've changed up the tiers a bit there. So, and then also you can get a reading from me personally. The contact information is down below. And let me know in the comment section if this is your reading. You can share. I'd love to read your comment. If you do subscribe, you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 2. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So go ahead and think about your person, the person that you came to the reading for. I've pre-shuffled oracle cards, and then we've got a couple of decks here as well, and several messages decks we're going to use for this messages from a person reading, as well as charms towards the end. Then take it over to the extended, where we'll finish with more charms in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, okay? And another round of messages. So for everyone who's tuned in for group 2, think about your person. The person on their mind. What does the person on group 2's mind want to say? Actually, I'm going to start off with the archetype cards. I love when you guys... Shoot. For those who have turned into group 2. So group 2, as I've been doing in my recent readings, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for context regarding your person. So we're going to see their energy and then yours. So the person on group 2's mind, this will help you to know if this is your reading or not, or just give some additional information. Again, it's for context. For everybody who's tuned in for group 2, show me their person's energy, please. We've got the rescuer in the upright. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So somebody could be dealing with an EMT, firefighter, somebody in law enforcement, something along those lines, or just somebody that's that way too, like friends and animals, family members, and stuff like that. So it's good energy. And for the viewer, let's see the viewer's energy, please. Show me the viewer's energy. Okay, we've got the martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. You might want to check out group 1 that might have some resonance for you. And then we've got addiction to self-pity as well coming out. I'm going to get you one more group 2, just because that card came out in group 1, and then also I want clarification. For those who will... okay, calm down. We've got the mediator in reverse, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. And the Samaritan, so this is where you and your person connect. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So you're somebody that likes to help people, even when others would ignore that person. You guys help out in situations where you don't necessarily have to help out. At the same time, you know, on a bad day or something like that, you might negotiate with an ulterior motive or have a hidden agenda. And maybe you're a little bit addicted to self-pity. So if it's the other way around, flip it. This is a general reading. It can go vice versa. But this is what's coming out. So I'm going to set this to the side and get those messages. put this deck back as well. So if group 2's person, their love interest, the one they came to the reading for, if they had no filter or fear, what would they say to group 2, please? What would they like to say to group 2? I cannot forgive you for the hurt you caused me. Okay. So that group 2 feeling that way towards their person, or their person. I feel like you both kind of hurt each other, having difficulty forgiving. What else does group 2's person want to say? Yeah, and that goes along, because that's 5 of Cups energy. So that goes along with that Martyr card in reverse. Somebody's really having difficulty forgiving, and I feel like maybe you both are. Your radiance attracts everyone like moths to a flame. I'm so happy to have your positive light in my life. So your person, you know, when you're good, you're very good, but when you're bad, you're better, maybe. Okay. At the very least, they're saying that you know, they see your light. You're very attractive. They think you're attractive. I think you're a positive influence overall in their lives. What else does this person want to say to group 2, please? I love your sharp insights and how you get to the heart of the matter. You know how to make a point. So they love your sharp insights and how you get to the heart of the matter, and that you know how to make a point, okay? I'm holding my composure and staying cool and calm. I prefer to not allow my emotions to get the best of me. And then if home is where the heart is, then you are my home because my heart is with you. Oh, lovely. So let me just look real quick through these, see what else is going on. Okay. We've got Team Awesome that come out. So your person, this is kind of matching the energy that I'm picking up on, that they think that you guys either make or would make, you know, an awesome team, that you guys could have or do have healthy and open communication. You know, you spend time, and when you guys spend time together, you light up this person's life, that you are on the same page and compatible. Or this could just be a fantasy, a delusion that this person has about this connection, with the fantasy card coming out. But regardless, they find this connection very powerful, and it's a connection that can't be denied, okay? So let's get some cards from the Cosmic Tarot. Those who tune into group 2, angels, person, guides, what else does this person want to say? That they are anxiously anticipating making a decision to take action towards you in this connection. They are strategizing. They're taking intentional lead here. It goes along with one of the other cards that I saw here. Yeah, yes, very affirmative. Just say yes, okay? So also very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This person is in that energy. They're letting you know that if you're unsure about them or this connection, you need to clearly decide what you want. And because they're deciding what they're wanting, and what they're wanting is to, you know, work for this connection and overcome obstacles to come towards you. Yeah, we've got 2 2s. Okay, so you both need to make a decision. If you want that 4 of Wands energy that we saw already, home is where the heart is, then you both need to make a decision using both your mind and your intuition. So a sound decision needs to be made here by both of you. It's time to compromise, is what this person is saying. What else? That is if you want a reunion or to break ground on a stable, passionate beginning and relationship. King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about stability and passion, right? Fire sign energy, the fire sign king. Bold leader, powerful, charming, and courageous. Somebody that wants to create a win-win situation is pretty good at that. Somebody that believes in the power of cause and effect, coming up with solutions and telling the truth. You could be a Queen of Cups, or it could be vice versa, but those are the energies coming across. I feel like, yeah, so they think that you guys can have something really special here. Let's get some more messages. All right, for those who tune into this reading, what else does their person want to say, please? I want to give you all the love and compassion you've given me. So some of you have been really nurturing towards this person. Lavish this person with love. They feel like you're a very healing and supportive person. Opened up to, I want to take you out on the best state of your life. So this person's wanting to do for you physically and emotionally. They have a lot of love and compassion for you. They want to give you back the love and compassion that you've given to them. What else does this person want to say to group 2, please? You're the type of woman who brings out the worst in a man, his conscience. So even if this person wasn't always the type to think about, you know, having a home with somebody or having both stability and passion, if they weren't always the type that thought about lavishing somebody with compassion or taking them out on fancy dates, you bring it out in them. You bring out this person's conscience. Okay, and then I'm being drawn to look at this card, Messages of Love Oracle. Acceptance, everything happens for a reason. So whatever you've been through with this person, even if there's distance between the two of you, I feel like some of you have been broken up for a short period of time. You've been at a distance for a short period of time, but this person is taking a short journey back towards you here. Maybe they've gone on a short journey. There's distance here. Somebody could be born in the year of the horse or have that, yeah, energy, and or like horses could have significance. But we've got a hammock. This person, are they saying that they want to, yeah, they want to take you out on a, they not only want to take you on a date, they want to take you on a trip. Someplace where it's nice enough to lay outside in a hammock. Wouldn't that be nice in the middle of winter? So a short journey, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get another card. So this person want to say to group 2, our relationship is never consistent. Why can't we find a stable ground? And I opened up with 2, I'm in love with you. So this person's asking you guys, why can't you find stable ground? And I did mention, you know, with this 4 of Wands energy, if home is where the heart is, then you are my home because my heart is with you. So they're wanting that. They're wanting stability in this connection. They're questioning why you guys haven't been able to have it. Okay. So what are the messages? What's next, Spirit? Help me out. Help me out. Here we go. What else does group 2's person want to say? I hate waiting just as much as you do. It turns me on when you love and accept yourself first. So maybe if you guys are in separation, that was necessary for you to start loving yourself more, taking better care of yourself, refocusing on yourself. Because your person did say that you guys need to accept that maybe everything does happen for a reason. So whatever it was that happened, I feel like it was, you know, as always, to teach lessons. And I feel like for the viewer especially, it was about learning to see the value in yourself and to create your own luck in life. At the back of the deck, not everything's my fault. So the universe meant for whatever happened to happen here. I'm making the effort to become the person you deserve. I can see that with this person coming across as the, excuse me, the King of Wands in the upright. I think he was the King of Wands in reverse in the first part or in the first reading. So if these two are connected for you, can show progression here. Let's get some cards from the Music Oracle. What else does group 2's person want to say? If they had no filter and they had no fear, what would they say to group 2? Got Patty Smith. Okay, so this person's attitude is that Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not yours. So your person could perhaps not be a religious type person. I just think that even if they do believe in religion or God, that they believe that you are your own best teacher and that you and the universe and karma, things of that nature are what really teach you about yourself. Okay? And help you grow. Then we've got learn to make peace with eternal dissatisfaction. So this person is, I think they're just trying to live in the moment and just recognizing that, you know, sometimes life is unsatisfying and you have to be okay with that. You can't get upset and turn upside down. You know, every time that things don't go your way, or you can't let life bring you down, basically. Is that right, Spirit? Yeah. You have to stand in your power. You have to look out for yourself. You have to protect your feelings and your heart. And you just have to be as stable and secure in yourself as possible in order to withstand life's blows. And then their message is, the most powerful form of rebellion is of the spirit. So they're letting you know that maybe they rebelled against this connection. And now they want to be more fair with you, have peace after trouble. They could have been caught doing something they shouldn't have been doing. Yeah, I opened up on Billie Holiday in the corresponding messages. Sometimes losing beats winning. So they're recognizing that, yeah, sometimes losing beats winning. When you quote unquote lose, first of all, it's always only a matter of perspective anyway. So who's to say what actually is losing, what actually is winning when you look at it from the higher perspective? So maybe they thought they beat you at something, or vice versa, but they realized no, that they didn't. That, like they said, everything happens for a reason. This person is saying they're undergoing some sort of a miracle healing. I'm feeling drawn with that card to look at this healing with the fairies card, and I did see that when it came out. Healing, miracle healing. So this situation is undergoing a miracle healing. So I really am getting this sort of feeling from your person that, you know, that they are growing, they are evolving, and they are starting to get more in touch with their true spirit and recognizing that true sort of spirituality, true mental health has to do with good feelings and loyalty, bonding, expressing yourself, developing. Okay? So let's see what else. What else does this person want to say to group 2, please? If you could see yourself through my eyes, you'd see how special you really are. Aw. I will be loyal to you. I know you get jealous, but know that I am committed to you. Beautiful. This person wants to be committed to you. They know that you get jealous, and so they want to be, yeah, they want to be committed to you, or they are committed to you, okay? Okay. And I'll just take this one because I was drawn to look at it. Sometimes I just need to take a card when I feel like it. So your touch is healing. Your presence is reassuring. When you enter the room, the energy shifts. And that goes along with that Samaritan energy, you know, how you help people even if you don't have to or would prefer not to. Okay, so what else? What other cards do we need here? We're going to do the charms here in a moment. A couple more messages from this person, please. I'm taking charge of this connection to make sure it's on the right track. Isn't that what I said? This person is stepping up, and they want to take the intentional lead of the connection, strategizing on how to move forward, wanting to and embodying a more powerful, in their power sort of energy, charm and courage towards this connection. Okay? Whereas I feel like in the past here, I daydream about you a lot, but I probably won't take action to pursue you. So it could still be a moment, you know, before this person is ready to spark up a conversation with you or have a new relationship or new phase in the relationship with you. but eventually they will, because we did get the very soon card and the yes card. I feel drawn to say that most of what that card is conveying is that this person daydreams about you. And we did get that with one of these previous cards that talked about fantasy. Where'd you go? It was here somewhere. Yeah, this person's fantasizing about you, okay? Some of the other cards that come out, we got the Hermit card. So what is the Hermit card doing here? Is this person just sort of focusing on building their pentacles or on their spiritual journey, nurturing themselves, working on themselves? We've got the Five of Swords in reverse. So this person is, you know, if they're withdrawn, they're just trying to find their inner peace. Especially if you've had conflict in this connection, or if they've had trouble in their lives. If they've left the connection, they want to come back with the Eight of Cups in reverse, having fully learned, you know, what their fears were, what their subconscious issues are that hold them back, that caused a painful ending in this connection, or threatened to if it didn't. And then we've got the Transportation card. So if you guys were together in a past life, actually that goes along with this horse, short journeys. You could live at a geographical distance from this person, or, you know, for some of you that's definitely the case. I see that ending. Or you are at an emotional, this could be talking about the emotional distance. It's talking about that as well as being one of the obstacles. So that needs to be crossed. This is from the past life deck. Some of you could have had a past life with this person. And if so, you know, some of you could have phobias related to travel, trains, planes, automobiles, something along those lines. Your person does, or you could have even been involved in like cutting edge technology, like in the past, what was considered cutting edge at that time. You guys could have worked together on the railroad or something along those lines. And so I think this person has had some sort of realization about your connection with regard to that. Some sort of illumination. This also represents their quest for personal truth too, traveling, going in their quest for personal truth. Some of you, your person got in an accident or something in a past life involving a vehicle opened up on the Chariot in reverse. And that could actually make somebody shy about traveling, or something along those lines. But that's another reading. I do have a past life reading. You know, can you check out my channel that I did, I don't remember, a couple months ago, if you're curious about potential past lives that you had with this person, but that's what come out there. So let's get some charms. Look at this lovely mess. Sometimes it's just, you know what, it's therapeutic to make a mess sometimes. My Virgo rising is not digging it, but she needs to chill sometimes. So let's get those charms. All right, for those who tune in for group 2, Angel Spirits and Guides. What our person want to say if they had no fear and they had no filter, what would this person say to group 2? Without pulling out a million. There we go. Be beautiful. Be you. You're beautiful. I believe. They believe in this connection, and they believe in its potential. You are cute. They could be sending you a message or calling you on the phone here. And they think you're cute. Could be telling you that. Let me absorb. Let me absorb. Aw. So, did they make you cry, group 2? I feel like some of them did make you cry. And they want to tell you that, you know, they have a lot of feelings for you, if not love you. Okay? And maintain your grasp. So, are they saying that they're holding on? They're asking you to hold on. They're asking you to hold on. Continue still being true to your beautiful, nurturing, healing, supportive self. Maybe you have, with that, you know, the self-pity card here. And that mediator in reverse, some of you could have devolved into your shadow energy a little bit. And is letting your shadow energy sort of let you operate from a place of ulterior motive. Just take what resonates, forget what doesn't. But if that's the case, your person's like, no, hold on to your goodness, okay? Yeah, opened up on Ace of Cups. This person thinks you're lovely. And your person, they love you. Opened up on the Two of Cups. So follow me to the extended. The link is down below. We're going to get another round of messages and more charms as well as a tarot of sexual magic. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button if you did like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box. And I think that's everything. All right, take care. Welcome, Group 3s. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person. I'm going to get you an archetype card. This will help you to decide if this reading is really the right one for you. It's just a little fun to see if we can tap into the collective's energy for your love interest, and then we'll get one for you as well. But even if this doesn't match, the messages could still be for you, okay? It's a general reading. Angels, person, guides, for those who tune in for this reading, can I see their person's energy, please? Their love interest, the one they came to the reading for. For everyone who has tuned in for Group 3. So their person's energy, please. Oh, okay. How many do we get there? Oh, wow. Should I take them? No, Spirit's saying no. Just the top one. Oh, we'll just make mental note of the child orphan came out. So I'm being guided just to take the top one of this one. We've got poet, expresses soul insights in symbolic language, so they could like to write. They don't have to. They could be a teacher. We've got teacher underneath that. Somebody that just has a way of explaining things, good with words. Maybe they are like a rapper, or they like that kind of music, or even if not, they just can express themselves or put things in a way, like maybe they don't talk much. Do they talk much? Some of them do talk a lot. Maybe that's why they're good at speaking so much. But they like to be of service, and in that way, they could be, their love language could be words of affirmations, or yours is, or maybe they're used to dealing with people like that. I think some of you, words of affirmations is your love language. This person is good at doing that. Maybe they sweet talk you. Let's look. Angel, spirits, and guides for those who've tuned in. Let's look at the viewer. The viewer's energy, please, just for context for the rest of the reading. Show me the viewer's energy. We've got father, okay. So the father card says talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So some of you are a father or a mother. Genders are neutral in tarot. A lot of people who watch me are feminines, but it doesn't matter. You could still, I mean, you're coming across in father energy. You know, you could flip it around. If the roles are reversed, you can do that. But essentially just what the card is saying is that you have a talent for creating and supporting life. And so, you know, there's something about you that you do well in taking lead. I opened up on the king. Taking lead of a situation, taking charge, particularly where it comes to, like, you know, a tribal unit, kids perhaps, things of that nature, okay? So we're dealing with a poet and a father here, okay? So let's get into the messages. If Group 3's person had no filter, angels, spirits, and guides, for the strongest collective energy of everyone who is tuned in, what would they tell Group 3? What is their message? The week that they find this reading, the week that they watch this reading, what is their love interest, their person's message? Message or messages for them. If home is where the heart is, then you are my home because my heart is with you. I believe this came out in Group 2, so if you're undecided between Group 2 or not, or this one, then maybe watch Group 2 as well. What else would this person like to say to Group 3? It's also Four of Wands energy. So higher level soulmate twin flame energy. It could also be somebody that you have recently moved in with, or yeah, some of you could be in a relationship with this person. Your attention to detail is very impressive and I find it attractive. I feel like you guys have a bond regardless of where you guys are at and how far this connection has developed. There's an emphasis on self-expression and indulgence. So I get that with that poet energy, right? Poets are kind of known not only for, you know, being very romantic, very good with words, artistic, creative, but being indulgent as well, oftentimes. King of Cups, I have, this is the energy I'm picking up on. I have high emotional intelligence, allowing me easy access to my empathy, compassion, and ability to tune into your energy. So I feel like some of you, this is your twin flame or soulmate. You guys have a spiritual connection, but either way, your person, they might be a water sign or have it strong in their chart, or you might, but it's, they're essentially saying that when it comes to you, they are good at using their empathy and their feelings to tune into your energy and to read you. They say they have a high emotional intelligence, which that might have come out in group 2 as well, and I've shuffled this multiple times. And I'm being guided to take this card that tried to fall out but didn't quite make it. It's, I stand up for what's right because I'm assertive and go after what I want. Wow. So you guys are dealing with a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Most of you is a divine masculine, but just take what resonates. So I'm being guided to get from a different deck here. What else is going on? No, same deck? Nope, different deck. Okay, which one? Any day now, Spirit. Spirit is almost as undecided as I am, and that's not good. We'll do this one. My notes from your beloved deck. And thank you to those of you who have purchased this deck. Link to purchase is in the description box. So for those who've chosen group 3, if this person had no filter and had no fear, what would they like to tell group 3? Our relationship is never consistent. Why can't we find a stable ground? Did some of you leave this person? Or for those of you who haven't left this person, you guys are on, you know, on rocky terms right now. Things aren't going the smoothest right now. There is this desire for your person thinking you guys need to move to smoother ground, that there needs to be amends made in this connection. That's what I'm getting, and that's why it's not consistent or stable. Although I do feel with that, since it's coming out right underneath the 4 of Wands, they desire stability with you. They want to break ground on a stable and passionate connection, a stable, passionate relationship with you. But 4 of Wands energy is still early energy in the Wand suit, so there's still a lot of work to do. What else does this person want to say to group 3, please? You're like quantum physics. You're simple, like quantum physics. So, yeah, it comes out underneath. Your attention to detail is impressive. I find it attractive. They also find it complicated. A little complicated. Some of you are very detail-oriented. Your person does find that attractive, but at the same time, it's kind of like it makes you a little complicated. But I think, you know, with a smiley face, your person likes that. Why are you ignoring me? So that comes out underneath the King of Cups. So that's telling me that this person can feel your energy and they feel like you can feel theirs. So why are you ignoring them? Let's look at some of your oracles and see if we can get some more insight here. Some of you have let go and walked away from this person. Or your person could be feeling that way. Yeah, I think you've withdrawn from this person. You're either low contact, no contact, or some of you are in fear about this connection, letting anxiety get the better of you. What else is going on here? Yeah, I said this person is a twin flame. This came out. This is a divine counterpart connection. So regardless of what label, that energy is very strong for it to be a strong soulmate connection. Yeah, we've got a door. So this door is here. It's waiting to be opened. Your person is saying the door is here. All you need to do is walk through it. It says opportunities are waiting for you. So they feel like you're not taking the opportunity. And they know, you know, they pretty much are saying that they know how you feel. And that you do care for them. So why aren't you taking this opportunity, or why aren't you taking an opportunity? or creating an opportunity. I'm hearing the saying, if the door is closed, or if the door closes, you know, find another one to walk through, right? Because this person is coming across as somebody that stands up for what's right, what they believe in. They're assertive and go after what they want. So that leads me to believe that for at least some of you, this person, you know, has shown you that they're willing to work on this connection, either through being loyal to you or actually providing for you. If this person is a parent to one of your children or something, financial provisions, emotional support, words of affirmation. Some of you, this is going to resonate, and it's in order to move things to a better place, in order for this to advance. So let's get some more messages. Let's get in here. I have a fear of abandonment, and I was going to say that when the child orphan card sort of peeked itself out earlier, but I wanted the cards to say it for me, and they have. And then underneath that we've got I love you. And that makes sense with that King of Cups card and twin flame energies. Twin flames love their counterparts, even if they don't act like it. I want to surprise you. I wonder how they want to surprise you. Opened up on the Four of Wands. Reunion. Reconciliation. More Four of Wands. Twin flame energy. This is strong twin flame energy. We've got 3 cards indicating that. Higher level soulmate for those who don't like the word twin flame or get triggered by it. Whoops. Okay. Somebody does. It's not me. Angel spirits and guides. What else does this person want to say if they had no filter, please? I hate waiting just as much as you do. You have so much more going for you than you realize. And you make me smile here. The backs of the decks. So, let's put this back. Sorry for shaking the camera. Some things can't be helped, especially when you're on a time budget. So, let's look. What else do we want to do? Oh. Yeah. For the music oracle, I'm using the music oracle this week. Notice what I noticed about the music oracle and the love oracle is there's a lot more females in each of the deck than males, which is confusing because a lot more females watch these sorts of readings, or feminines watch these sorts of readings than masculines. But I guess that's just putting our money where our mouths are. And saying that, you know, energy is, I'm hearing non-binary. Okay, Spirit, yes, you're very politically correct. Non-binary, genderless. But I just thought that was interesting to note. Okay, anyway. For group 3, what else did a person want to say to them, please? If they had no filter and they had no charms. I keep saying charms. We're going to do charms at the end. If they had no filter, they had no fear, what would they say to group 3? Okay, is Amy Winehouse not charming? She's a little charming, isn't she? So your person's attitude is learn to love your truant heart. So it's like there's something that has been missing from your person. It could be being a child orphan or something along those lines. Others of you, this person is saying that to you. So, yeah, that's interesting. Your truant heart, okay? So just basically learning to love your shadow side, learning to love your truant heart. And then with your person is saying regarding their lifestyle right now, honeymoons should last a lifetime. So there is something like poetic about this person, and creative. They could work in a creative field, creative heart, have creative hobbies. Some of them are musicians. Others of them just, the way that they lead their lives is kind of artistic or creative. And then their message is treat your scars as your best feature. So this person is encouraging you to just know your worth. And this could be something they've been treating you over a course of different past lives as well, as what I'm getting. So trust your, learn to love your truant heart. Treat your scars as your best feature. And truant, by the way, means absent, in case anybody was wondering. So it's not to say that you have an absent heart. Maybe this person has had an absent heart. I think they have. They've been too in their head or listening to other people. They've let self-sabotage get the better of them for whatever reason. Creative types generally tend to be quite sensitive, but they're working on it. Okay? They're healing. So let's get into these before the timer goes off. So we already saw that the Twin Flame card is here. We saw the Door card and opportunities waiting for you. This person's also saying pay attention to your health. It's a general message perhaps because of worldly events at present. Some of you have a lot on your plate and your person knows this. Maybe you have to juggle work with home a lot, like a lot of us do, or you have, I just feel like some of you are multitasking a lot, have a lot on your plate. But either way, your person is, they're concerned about your health, or they're just saying, to pay attention to your health. Got the Chariot card. Yeah, that makes sense with this card. Chariot's in reverse here. So this person is saying, and some of you have kids. We got a couple little puppies on here, and like the mama cat, which to me, like they're different species, but she's bigger and above them, and they look like little kids or something. So I feel like a lot of you are upside down with that. In other words, kids are getting the better of you. Maybe you feel like you're doing too much at home and at work. Even if you don't have kids, your person feels like you could be overwhelmed, and they want you to pay attention to your health. I think they want that in general, but especially for those of you that this person feels like you're pulled in different directions. And how would they know that if you're not in contact? They feel you. Okay? They're your twin flame. They're your soulmate. If you don't agree, it doesn't matter to them, because this is what they feel. They feel like you, some of you have had travel issues, car troubles, expenses, unforeseen expenses, or they worry about you. This person could be a general worrier, like a worrier in general. They want to make sure you stay on the right track. We've got the romantic feelings card here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So your person's saying that, they have these romantic feelings for you. And if you have those romantic, I just opened up on the Six of Cups. If you have those romantic feelings for this person, they are real and worth exploring. They're not there for no reason, okay? Some of you have loved each other for a long time. The Six of Cups talks about a lover from the past returning, talks about nostalgic feelings, sweet memories of the past, remembering the good old days and good times the two of you shared. But also some of you did have a past life with this person, and from my past life deck, we've got wars and battles. So that kind of goes into what I was saying about, this person worried about or having anxiety. I just got that general energy. I'm not sure if a specific card made that happen, but my feeling was that this person has some sort of general anxiety, or you do. Okay. Oops. Hey, get back up. So wars and battles, in a past life, some of you had a life where wars and battles affected you. And some of you could have been killed, or or somebody that you loved was killed. And this is some sort of trauma that you carry from the past life. If you're this is especially true, like if you're conflict phobic, if you're like afraid of conflict, try to avoid that. Or if you're like a pacifist, that's one of the ways that our past life selves try to protect us from repeating patterns from the past. I just opened up on the Five of Swords. It's a card of battle. It's a card of fighting dirty, winning at any cost. Surrender and defeat. Definitely getting the energy of you being in some sort of a battle, and this was a past life that is affecting the present that your person's letting you know about. So maybe some of you have become really pacifist as a result of that. Maybe some of you are afraid of sharing your feelings or letting your feelings become too deep because of what you've been through, on a subconscious level. Even if you don't remember this, right? This is something that's underneath, within you. And it's hard to be authentic, and it's hard to allow your feelings to deepen with someone or share your feelings if you're afraid of conflict. So that card talks about, you know, being afraid of conflict. That's interesting. I'm going to get a card on that. Fire, wars, and battles. So we've got the Star card in reverse and the Temperance card in reverse. Star card is about illness. Some of you actually do suffer from anxiety and depression. Masculines out there could be suffering from impotence. It could be related to this. Past life fears. And then the Temperance in reverse is also, you know, similar energy in the sense of it represents chaos, disruption, feeling out of control. Yeah, this person loves you, that's why they care about you, and they worry that you're out of control somehow. Or that you have, like, you're one of those people that could become out of control. Maybe you try to medicate yourself for your anxiety or other issues related to that. Something about you could be a bit self-sabotaging or self-destructive. They want you to take a new approach to that. They want you to overcome any issues or obstacles in your life regarding or around that. And if you're doing that, keep doing that. You know, for your own good, if for nothing else, okay? So you're coming through with a little bit of a lecture, but they do care about you. They do love you. They want you to be happy. And then we've got, you actually got 2 extra cards here from the Work Your Light deck. We've got Awakening, Energetic Upgrades, A New Way of Being, Integration, okay? We also got Protection, Call Back Your Power, Cut the Cord, Soul Retrieval. So some of you, you know, you do have the heavier energy around you. And it has to do again with some sort of self-imposed restriction, feeling too isolated. Maybe you need to connect with friends in any way that you can, or, you know, family members that you trust and who support you. Some of you could literally be in prison or have been, and that's still affecting you, or someone you love had been and that's still affecting you. There's something around that. And I do feel it is for the viewer for the most part. Is it for their love interest too? No, I feel like it's more for the viewer actually, which is interesting, as I would have thought it the other way around. But the Awakening, the Energetic Upgrades, what's that about? Transformation. You have to allow these changes to occur. If there's anything that you need to let go of, you know, to choose happiness. I'm hearing choose happiness. Let go of that which does not serve you. It doesn't mean that you let go of it forever, but yes, it does mean that. For some cases, it depends on what you're talking about. Whatever is unhealthy, toxic, or doesn't serve you, you need to let go of that. And it could be just, you know, around also forgiving whoever's hurt you as well in order to move forward. It's a lot easier to move forward when you're not hauling a bunch of unnecessary baggage, right? And you're being called to do that because you're going through a soul awakening here. This person feels protective towards you. And in order for you guys to have a passionate new beginning or a new phase in this connection, you need to call back your power. Keep doing that. Cut your cords, retrieve your soul, okay? You know something, I have to say it because I think it's good for me to say this. Some of you have gone through are going through some dark night of the soul, or an emotional or spiritual awakening rather. Spiritual awakenings are not pretty sunshines, glitter, and rainbows, butterflies. You know, they're usually pretty traumatic. They represent the tower energy of unwanted change, ruin, upheaval. Can even leave you feeling disgraced. But I feel like mostly what it has done is sort of highlighted anyone in your life who has hurt you, manipulated you, played with your emotions, or anybody that's mistreated you or abused you. And so maybe it was this person who did. There were sharp words said in an argument, or they just didn't consider your feelings. This needs to be addressed. And your person's saying to address it. There's this technique called soul retrieval therapy, I believe is what it's called, SRT. And I know Made for Love does it. I think Happy Twins 1111 does it. So check out my channel section on my page to see, you know, the different channels that I recommend. Made for Love is there. It is basically sort of like, from my understanding, like an exorcism for the soul. and it gets like any kind of dark energies, parasitic energies, any traumas. It like helps you to heal from past traumas, things that you carry around, baggage that you carry around, that you might not even be aware of, that usually aren't going to be aware of. So I have to say that because I'm getting the message to say that. Somebody needs to hear that and look into that. But it's going to help you cut cords, claw your power back. We've got the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So some of you are really higher level souls. Some of you are really of the angelic realm. God is love, and you guys are very close to God. You are ascending, awakening. You're protected as you do that. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And so why does your person care about that? They care about that because some of you are being stubborn or taking a lazy approach to this work. And there's a need here then to get out of a poverty mindset, even if your money and finances aren't going that good. Even if in the 3D there's a lot to be desired and you don't have everything you want or need. I know it's tough. It makes you feel vulnerable. So your person's saying you need to get rid of a poverty mindset. Get rid of those things that hold you back, that make you feel weak because you're not weak. I just opened up on the Empress. You're the Empress. You are this person's divine feminine. You're the Emperor. Okay? Got visualize to manifest. Focus only on what you want, not on what you don't want. Keep doing that. You never get to the finish line with that. I know people, I understand. I understand. Some people have said on my readings, you know, oh my gosh, I've been through this, this, and this. My whole life I've been doing this. And nothing has happened. You mean to tell me I need to work some more? You mean to tell me I need to continue doing what I've already been doing, even though I just keep hitting a wall? And it's like, I know it doesn't make sense, and I don't have all the answers, and I feel you because I've been there. And I often go through it too. It's never done. But your person's like loving you enough to come through and to encourage you, okay? Words of affirmation. Help you out here. To ascend. As your counterpart, you ascend, they ascend. You jump, I jump, like from Titanic, right?
You jump, I jump, right?
Right. Jack and Rose. Still love that movie. Anyway, you jump, I jump. You rise, I rise. Ascending card. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. You guys are closer to union than a lot of people that I read for. There's still much work that needs to be done, though, about coming to terms with your differences. Maybe you come from different backgrounds, different lifestyles. Maybe you have different ideas regarding family and relationships. All those things need to be addressed in a way that creates a win-win situation for you both. And that does require leaving behind any self-sabotaging behavior, anything that you do in excess. Your person's concerned about your health. Maybe you overeat, overdrink. Maybe you engage in reckless behaviors. Even if you don't do any of that, it's just all about leaving behind that and transcending that shadow energy, not pushing it down, not emotionally or spiritually bypassing it and pretending like it's not there, but actually working on it, maybe through a soul retrieval, maybe through meditation. There are a lot of good meditation videos on YouTube that you can use, through listening to meditation music that has the different frequencies or binaural beats, those things. They're all worth looking into. Find what works for you and go with it, okay? And then we've got these two cards come out, and they were both in reverse. We've got instability in reverse. So we've got the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands in the upright is about stability, okay? It's about consistency. It's about work. And yeah, things can get stagnant. When things are stable, they can get stagnant. There's a flip side to everything. But you guys are coming out of instability to a more stable place, your person is saying. And some of you are experiencing internal strife. Is your person experiencing it as well? Yeah, they do, about this connection I opened up to the Lover's card. Is it about differences? Yeah, it's about your differences, but you guys are two sides of the same coin. Open up to the Four of Wands. Foundations within are crumbling. That's another representation. Didn't I say Tower moment? This Tower moment is a symbol of, a spiritual awakening, and it has to happen before you can ascend. You guys are either on the verge of ascending, already started the process of ascending, and are preparing for union. So you're getting close. So if everything feels like it's falling apart, it's actually necessary for that to happen in order for things to fall in place. And then we've got arrogance in reverse, taking things too serious, overconfidence. So is that your person's energy? Or is it your energy? Let me get a card on that. You know, the ego takes everything too seriously. One of the signs that your ego has you is if you're arrogant. So, but it's in reverse, so I feel like you guys have both worked on that. You're getting your overconfidence in check. There's a difference between being confident and being assertive. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I feel like intuitively you guys with the High Priestess at the back of the deck know what this is talking about, have some idea. So whatever is causing you frustrations, whatever has caused problems or delays in this connection, that's turning around. People are getting stronger here in this connection, getting more balanced, getting their egos in check. So is that everything? Okay, that's everything. Let's get you some charms and I'll take it over to the extended. We'll do another round of messages, more tarot, more charms, and tarot of sexual magic. Link for that will be down below. Spirits and guides, those who tune into this reading. Group 3's person, what do they want to say? They're saying, you are cute. More affirmations. There's a little phone on there and an envelope. They could be sending you a message. Maybe soon, like on a holiday, or they're sending you a message now. And this person communicates with you telepathically, or that they've gotten clarity. They've had some sort of a wake-up call, and I think they're trying to help you to have a wake-up call too. Through this reading, that there can be a recovery in this connection, and even if things are rough right now, even if there have been emotional losses or financial losses or both in your life or in this connection, that you can overcome those. We've got Aladdin. So Aladdin goes from pauper to prince, doesn't he? And he does it through the power of positive thinking, by tuning into the frequency of joy and allowing happy outcomes to happen to him, and recognizing that, you know, you have to be on the up and up. You have to be on the up and up. Slow and steady wins the race. So you have to save for a rainy day, and you have to guard your heart without being closed off. And that's how you get ahead, not by trying to jump ahead through deceptions. Because he was deceptive, wasn't he? He was a younger Page of Cups sort of energy. Very romantic. So maybe not purposely, actively deceptive, but just immature and just doing the best that he could. And when he learned better, he did better. So is that representing your person's energy or your energy? I feel this is your person saying that, you know, you're growing. That you're putting in the work. But it's also stressing you out, okay? And then we've got love. This person loves you. We already saw that. More validation. That's beautiful. We've got this little flower in a vase here. So I always like to, I don't know if that's a sunflower or not. It might be a daisy, but that goes along with the sun card. Talking about you blooming, and one of these other cards talked about blooming as well. So, doing it in a sort of self-contained sort of way, though, not in getting crazy. You notice this isn't like a dozen roses or something. This is one little flower in its pot, and it's nurtured, and it's cared for, and all one needs is one. So this is especially true if you need to like curb your spending, to save your money, to take a new approach to getting yourself out of a poverty mindset, or to being more optimistic. This will help you complete a stressful cycle. It's just nurturing what you already have, loving what you already have, being grateful for what you have. That will help you to prevent repeating past mistakes. It's about taking a new approach to old problems, being a little original and creative. Okay? And then we've got this little bunny. I love this little bunny. He's so cute. The Velveteen Rabbit. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Some of you guys need to look up the Velveteen Rabbit. I don't normally associate that with this little bunny, but that's what I thought. So somebody could have been born in the year of the rabbit, or have that energy. Gentle and kind, a little bit timid, a little bit prone to anxiety. This person is saying that about you. And the story of the Velveteen Rabbit, essentially in a nutshell, is just basically, you know, in order to become real, you have to go through a lot, right? And if you're somebody that needs to be really well kept, and if you need the right amount of sunlight and the right amount of water and the right amount of food, and really treated with kid gloves, that you might not ever become real. Because in the Velveteen Rabbit, getting hugged, getting loved on, you know, that's what made the rabbit real. But what happens when a rabbit gets hugged and loved on and dragged around by a little kid? It gets all beat up. Its fur gets rubbed off. Its eye pops out, you know. It starts to look a little worse for wear. And again, it's kind of symbolic of a spiritual transformation of what I was saying. It's not always pretty. So just know that if you're getting, if things are rough for you right now, and you're a person, they're saying that it's going to be worth it. Okay? It's not saying, no, to put up with anybody's deliberate mistreatment of you or cruelty or anything like that. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But don't be that way either. Move away from that sort of thinking or way of being, okay? Do your shadow work. Keep doing it. And this is the solid gold bond. It's not real gold, but yeah, a solid gold bond. The two of you guys have shared. I feel like each link represents a lifetime that you've had with this person. If this is your higher level soulmate and twin flame, there's no doubt in my mind that you guys have had many lifetimes together, and that bond is strong. It continues to be strong. So this is what your person has to say to you, Group 3. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. If you'd like to follow me over to the Extended for more messages and the Tarot of Sexual Magic and more charms, please do so. Otherwise, hit the like button if you liked it. Let me know down below how it resonated if it did. And if you want to subscribe, that supports the channel and I appreciate it. You can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. If anybody would like to check me out on Patreon, that also supports the channel. We have a tier that's only $1 a month. And you get extended readings, twin flame extended readings, with that tier, which is very applicable to this reading for people that this reading resonates with. And the links, like I said, the links for the extended are down below. Yeah, I think I did. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll talk to you next time.